My name is Hilary Halter, and I came on to volunteering back in the mid-1990s when I retired from work. My husband and I had a little printing shop in Mill Hill. So I just felt I didn't want to just be sitting around all day. So I went to Jewish Care and gradually got involved. I suppose my first major job, I was what they called volunteer coordinator at a home that they had at the time in Highbury, where I used to organise activities, and I had a wonderful time. They asked me to lead discussion groups, and they gave me a lot of stuff to learn, which I have to admit my mother came from this background, the old East End, with the outdoor loos and the shared beds and everything. And they, get them talking about it. I began getting together ideas on various different subjects. And really, over the years, that's where it's continued. For a time, I did music groups called Music for Life. And this was for people with dementia. You had percussion instruments, and you had a few people playing musical instruments. I used to play the keyboard. You didn't play any known tunes. You just made it up as you went along. And the idea was you got one of the members of the group to start playing their percussion instrument, and gradually the people with the musical instruments would join in. And in the end, you sort of had, all right, maybe it was a bit of a cacophony, but it was lovely. I did that for a few years. But it has been discussion groups, which still continue, I'm happy to say. I go to Jewish Care. I go to Stamford Hill, to Schonfeld Square. And I have to say, I use exactly the same material in Stamford Hill that I do everywhere else. And the men come to my group as well as the women, which always surprises me. I also go to Hammerson House, and I have to say, it makes me happy. I do it for purely selfish reasons. I enjoy it, and what would I do otherwise? And I'm happy to say I've been rewarded most unexpectedly. I think it's wonderful that one can be rewarded for doing something that you do for purely selfish reasons. And I think that's really all I have to say.